So yesterday I filmed a vlog and I was having a really bad day. If you want to see that vlog, that was the one that I uploaded on Tuesday. And I had a really bad headache and my children were not behaving their best, etc. And I'm hoping today's going to be better, but I've still got this headache. And I think it has something to do with my tooth. I've had a problem with my tooth for about 8 years now, and I've been avoiding the dentist for that whole time because I just hate going to the dentist, I hate going to the doctors and so on, so I will avoid those things for as long as I possibly can. But I feel like I've now reached the limit with this tooth. I've got pain all the time and I can't even sleep because of the pain. And I think that that's what's causing me to have these headaches as well. So today I'm going to be very, very brave and I'm going to ring up the dentist and book an appointment.
It's an ogre table. It's a big ogre table, yeah.
Move it then.
I farted.
Yeah.
Here I farted. What? Mum, I'm too tired.
Oh, you've got it ready. Good boy. Can we do the buttons up?
7. Yeah. What does 7 look like? 4, 8. Henry, Mum, is this 7, Henry? No, this is that. It's 7. I'm going to do the math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You got a book?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's Odin. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll see how we got one. Mum, this one look good?
Yeah.
Mom, do we make each other twins?
I phoned up the dentist and made an appointment, and I thought I would have maybe a week or so until the appointment because of COVID and everything taking much longer than it usually does. But my appointment's in 2 days, so I'm quite nervous about that, but at least it will be over and done with a bit quicker. Then I just went to make some chicken pies for dinner, and then I realised that we've run out of butter and flour, so I won't be doing that. I think I'm going to be making a chicken curry instead today. So this is our chicken curry that we're having tonight, and we've got butternut squash in there as well. And it's a nice creamy, mild curry that the children will enjoy. Day now. I never managed to finish the vlog yesterday. and you might be able to hear the washing machine and tumble dryer on in the background because they seem to permanently be on at the moment. But today I want to start tackling this kitchen. It is just a disaster. So I'll show you around and show you what I'm talking about. So this kitchen is very small and it's for 9 of us that live here, and it's for our homeschool. We've got the blackboard up there and the pen pots up there and a big table here and benches, and then next to that we have the fridge. It's really hard to show you because it's so small and I haven't got much space. Yeah, so we have the fridge there next to it and the bin next to that, so we can't open the cupboard here. That's got the baking stuff in it at the moment, so that's really annoying, and it's really hard to get to the dehydrator. And that also, that cupboard there is a bit awkward to get to with the fridge there, and that's got some spices and things like that in there. So what I would really like to do, well, let me show you the rest first. So we have 3 cupboards up here, 3 cupboards down here, well, 2 cupboards and a big drawer and some smaller drawers, a tiny weeny bit of work surface, which is really not good when you've got 9 people to cater for. We've got our knives up there, we've got this oven which is broken, which is rubbish, which we need to replace, and we need to do all this on a really tiny budget, so yeah, very annoying. And then over here we've got our big Berkey water filter, which filters out all the fluoride and everything else. Then we've got a normal cupboard there, a smaller cupboard there, some homeschool supplies up there, another cupboard and another cupboard, and one more cupboard here under the sink. And that is it, that's all we've got. Oh, apart from one wall cupboard over here, which is where we keep our mugs and tea and coffee and things like that. And then we've got the kettle and everything else down there. And it's all a bit of a mess at the moment because there's always people in here making food, and you know, it's just a very used kitchen. But anyway, so what I would really like to do is, where we've got the fridge here blocking these cupboards, is I would like to take these cupboards out, cut the work surface here and remove that, and then slot the fridge into that gap there, put the dehydrator on top of the fridge. It's not ideal, but we just haven't got anywhere else to put it. And then I either want to change these cupboards or paint them, but we're on a very tight budget, so it's probably going to be paint. I'll probably have to paint them, change the hardware, because I'm not keen on the chrome looking stuff. But yeah, I don't like the orangeness of these cupboards. And we also need to replace this disgusting floor, which just never gets clean anymore. So then with that fridge out of the way, then not only will we be able to not have to deal with these cupboards that are squashed behind there, but we'll not have to feel so squashed when someone's sitting there. I might even turn the table round the other way. I'll have to see what works best. But yeah, need to do a lot of work in here. So when the fridge is over there, what I'm thinking is I might put some wall shelves up here. When I say me, I mean my husband, and he hates doing DIY, so we'll see. But that would be very handy because we're so limited on cupboard space. But today, what I need to do is go through all the cupboards and have a big old clear out, get rid of anything that we don't want or need because we just haven't got any space. I think the best way to start tackling the situation is I'm going to empty out a cupboard at a time and decide what I'm going to keep and get rid of from that cupboard, and then go from there. So this is what was in that cupboard. Lots of random stuff. I need to find a home for all of these things and clean out the cupboard because it's filthy. now I've put the things back in there that we're keeping, even though we're going to hopefully be getting rid of this cupboard at the weekend. Fingers crossed, if I can persuade my husband to help me. So it's all cleaned out, and we've just got in there what I've got left, which isn't much, but I haven't got space anywhere else to put anything because I need to go through all the other cupboards first and make some space, and then I will move it into the space. So I'm just going to go around the rest of the kitchen, clearing out the cupboards and doing the same thing. So while I was cleaning out the cupboards, I just got a delivery. I think this is a new doormat because the dog ruined the last one, and he's probably going to ruin this one as well, but hopefully not, we'll see. And there it is, just a plain mat, so I'm just going to see if that fits. So this is the next cupboard I'm going to tackle, and it's where we keep all our baking stuff, and we have a junk drawer up here where we just keep all the stuff that has nowhere else to go, and it is overflowing, and it usually, some of it filters out into this cupboard, so I need to empty all this out and find places for the stuff to go, or try and get rid of anything that we don't want or need. Now I've got some old, I don't even know what that is. That can all go. This was from an old dehydrator that I had, but I've since got a really good one that doesn't have these, so I can get rid of all that. It's all stained anyway. Then I've got this tray and the handle's broken, that can go. I've got this other tray which is really old, and the kids have painted it loads of times, and I think that just needs to go. And I probably need to buy some more trays. But the rest of the stuff is just all like baking tins, chopping boards, cooling racks, and some attachments that go on my KitchenAid. So I've got the pasta thing there, the mincer and juicer, and what's in there? There's like a grater and stuff in there, all different things for my KitchenAid. So I'll keep that stuff and then just get rid of that pile, and then that's like an overflow of the junk drawer, which I'm going to sort out in a minute. So as you can see, that really is the drawer that we use to just chuck in stuff that we don't know what to do with. So now is the time that I really need to sort it out. See what I think most of it can go in the bin, but select from it the things that we want to keep and chuck the rest away. So it definitely feels very satisfying to have a junk drawer with a lot less junk in it. So we've just got candles here, instruction manuals there. They are things that are for the washing machine and dishwasher that I like to keep in the kitchen close by. Screen protectors for our phones, and some picture hooks, a bank thing, some batteries, yeah, and that's it. So much better. And eventually all that will have to have another home as well, because obviously this drawer is going to be going. So when I clear out these drawers, maybe I'll find some more space for those things, we'll see. So this is the contents of the next cupboard that I'm doing, and as you can see, it's very random stuff again. I wonder if I'm the only person that has cupboards as randomly filled up as this. So I've got some leftover party paper napkins, which are all scrunched up, so they may as well go. I've got half of an ice cream maker there because the other half is in the freezer. I've got my scales here, and then this stuff here is for my husband's knife sharpening that he does. He's a collector of knives, so he's got some knives up there as well. And I've got my egg cups, a toast rack, a food flask, a spare jar. That's for putting on a leather chair when the leather's looking a bit dry. And a cheese grater. My plan is to put all the knife sharpening stuff and the knives into some kind of a box or basket that I can hopefully find somewhere, and then store that in a cupboard that the children can't get to upstairs, because I don't think that really needs to be in the kitchen. It's just taking up too much room in here. So now I've taken the knife stuff out and put that upstairs, I've got a lot more space in this cupboard. So I'm going to take out some of the stuff from the cupboard that I'm going to be getting rid of, and I'm putting it in this cupboard now.
Yeah.
So now I've emptied one of the shelves from the other cupboard out. We are starting to make a little bit of progress. Slow, but we're going to get there. So that cupboard actually wasn't too bad. It's just got glasses, some spare empty jars, and some like coffee cups and flasks and things. So I'm just going to put that back in there now that's all been wiped out, nice and clean. That's actually some chamomile that I dried to make teas with, so I'm going to put that one in the tea cupboard. And I have got an empty shelf at the top, so I might move some of the stuff over from the other cupboard again. I've now finished cleaning out all the cupboards, sorting them out, but there wasn't that much that I could actually throw away, which was quite disappointing. So in here I've just got to find somewhere to put that. I think it needs to go into the pantry or the larder, whatever you want to call it, but our larder is very, very small, so I need to be organising that before I can fit that in. And then in this cupboard I've just got a few things at the top here, you can't see because it's so dark, but just a few baking tins that I need to find a home for, and just a few things left in there that also need somewhere else to go. But this has all been sorted through as much as possible. There's the cloth drawer, and yeah, it's just not really anywhere I can put any more stuff. So don't know what I'm going to do, whether I will be able to get rid of those cupboards or not, but I'm going to keep on rejigging stuff around a bit and see what I can do. So in this cupboard it's absolutely crammed. There's just about as much as I can get in there. And again, this cupboard is like Tetris. So we are really tight on space. But you know, as I was saying earlier, once those cupboards are gone and the fridge is over there, then I can get some shelves up here. So then there will be more space for other things. So I have to always keep that in mind. So I think it's possible, but we'll see. Anyway, that feels very satisfying to have cleaned out all the cupboards, got rid of all the junk, got rid of all the things that I didn't need. Like I said, I couldn't get rid of that much stuff. There was lots of little bits and pieces in the junk drawer that I got rid of, but it didn't really take up much space. But nevertheless, it still feels very satisfying to have cleaned out all the cupboards and got a little bit more organised. And I am looking forward to the next stage, which will be taking out those cupboards, moving the fridge over there, and then I think I'm going to paint these cupboards. And for some people that would be a bit of a nightmare, but I love doing things like that, so I'm really looking forward to it.